Literature Log K1. Prose. I want to recommend this book if you could see the sun. Author is An Liang, who is a Chinese immigration in Australia, published on October 11th, 2022. The year level I have chosen for this book is year 8. The annotation from this book, I recommend this page to give the example. Orange, 1. Figurative language. My stomach already noting with anxiety. Meet the stomach like dimensionalization like the human. That's a very vivid word. And as a nurse, I wake to the loud buzzing of bees. Sound the bees around us. Flashback. So recall the past to give the story's background. Emotions. This sentence that's full of the feeling. The year level and relevant links to the Australia curriculum. The author used very straightforward language. Content that fits the background of middle school students and words that are understandable to middle school students at the corresponding level to tell a simple yet extraordinary story. The level description. Students can gain inspiration from the behavioral values of characters in the story plot of the book. And also, students can judge the values of characters based on their plot in order to establish their own correct values. From learning this book, I will support these two activities. The first, students can guess the plot of the story from the name of the book. This activity will practice the students' imagination ability. Second, ask students to imagine what kind of ending they would have if they were the main characters in the story, and even report the science simulation segment, allowing students to play different roles that will practice the students' language expression ability. Poetry. I will recommend Pushkin's If Life Deceives You. Pushkin was born in Moscow in 1799 and is known as the father of Russian literature. He established the modern Russian literary language, and his works cover various fields such as poetry, novels, and drama. The year level I have chosen for this play is the year 9. Annotation. The meta language for this poetry. The blue one, emotions. Don't be dismayed, don't be wild. That signifies the author's suggestion is full of the emotion. And red one, heart is leaving tomorrow, present is dejected here. That signifies the present signifies bad things happen, and tomorrow is the good things happen. And the yellow one, symbolism. That signifies the author's expectation. The year level and relevant links to the Australian curriculum. This poem expresses an optimistic attitude towards life in a positive tone, encouraging people to remain strong in the face of difficulties. The poem mentions don't be sad, don't be impatient, and believe that happy days will come. The positive and optimistic attitude has important guiding significance for middle school students. In addition, the philosophy contained in the poem, such as everything is fleeting, everything will pass, teach students to see that the difficulties in life are only temporary, and the future will become better. By studying this poem, the students can cultivate the beautiful qualities of loving life, bravely facing life, and pursuing ideals. The level description from this poetry. Students can study the thematic content of poetry by understanding the author's life experience, which also cultivates good exploratory learning habits in students. The activities I will support in my education class from this poetry is these three. First, ask students to find a suitable, positive, and uplifting music to compose for this poem in order to make my class a good experience. Second, have students to read aloud before class every day to motivate and encouragement themselves and make this poem their motto. In order to make the students have more motivation ability. Third, assign extracurricular homework for students to learn about the life story of author Pushkin after class, in order to add the knowledge for the students. Digital text, Girl from the Sea, by Margaret Wild, illustrated by Jane Tanner. Published in May, it's a handover picture book recommended for 7 years. Who lives in that cottage by the sea? Why do only animals see the girl? The author used imaginative imagery to describe a particular girl. Annotation: many meta-languages used in this book. I will give this for example. Framing: the entire sense fully reflects the plot background and environmental atmosphere of the story. Metaphor: the face of this woman signifies the end of this story. Emotions: this picture is full of depression and sad atmosphere. We can feel it from the simple words. Symbolism: this picture, dogs and girls, and the simple words, I wish, full of the expectation from author. Talk about the level description. This book takes pictures as a main body and undertake narrative functions. Their rich visual elements and plot design provide students with broad imagination space, which can significantly promote the development of creativity. The activities I will do in my class from this picture book, let the students imitate the author's partner and become the author of a picture book. Use pictures and very short words to describe a story and showcase it. Exercise students' imagination and express their inner feelings through color and painting, and learn diverse ways of expression. The activities I will do in my class from this picture book, let the students imitate the author's partner and become the author of a picture book. Use pictures and very short words to describe a story and showcase it. Exercise students' imagination and express their inner feelings through color and painting, and learn diverse ways of expression. Drama. I will recommend this, Romeo and Juliet, this famous play by Shakespeare. It is a classic story that showcases the power of love and the meaning of life through a compact plot, poetic expression, and lofty intentions. Shakespeare cleverly used old stories and added new ideas, making the story an immortal classic. The year level I have chosen for this play is year 10. Annotation: Meta-language used in this drama is full of symbolism. The symbolic meanings of sun and moon in Western cultures are sun symbolizing holiness and beauty, the moon symbolizes family resentment and secular ethics. Romeo compared Juliet to the sun, expressing his admiration for her. At the same time, the jealous moon symbolized family resentment and secular ethics, implying the Romeo and Juliet's love is facing great obstacles. Links to the curriculum. By analyzing the plot, themes, and characters of drama, we can explore the diversity of love and the necessity of pursuing and respecting freedom. This work not only showcases passionate and love stories, but also provides profound reflection and inspiration. In addition, through drama, teaching students can enhance their language proficiency and cultural understanding while comprehending the plot. Level description. Drama teaching is a teaching method that combines theoretical knowledge with drama practice, which can enhance students' enthusiasm for English learning and core literacy. Through role playing and theoretical performance, students can not only improve their language proficiency, but also cultivate a proactive learning attitude and a spirit of daring to try. This teaching method emphasizes the subjectivity of students and the guiding role of teachers. Through drama activities, students can achieve multifaceted improvement in the process of problem solving. The activities I will support my drama teaching these two. The first, let students set their own plot and engage in different role-playing activities. This signifies a diversity approach to education. Second, utilize students' imagination and have them write a script with the theme of what happens after Romeo and Juliet meet in heaven, and then have them present it in the form of a performance. Digital text. I will recommend this 3A high definition screen online game. The work is set against the backdrop of one of the four great classical novels of China, the novel Journey to the West, and uses the story of Journey to the West itself as a prequel to tell the story of Sun Wukong's abandonment of his Buddhist position after the scriptures, which triggers another expedition by the heavenly court against him. The year level I have chosen for this play is year 9. Annotation. There is a lot of meta-language used in this online game. I think we should focus on emotion. The spiritual connotation of Black Myth Wukong is not only a modern deconstruction of classical mythology, but also a philosophical declaration of individual struggle against fate and pursuit of meaning. It is through resistance to discipline, self-redemption, and cultural roots constructed a narrow system and combines Eastern aesthetics and universal values from multiple dimensions. links to the curriculum, cultural resonance, and learning. The game uses modern technology to recreate classic elements of Journey to the West, such as characters like Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie, and incorporates cultural symbols such as ancient architectures and poetry to help students deepen their understanding of traditional culture through interaction. The level description. Black Myth Wukong is not only a game, but also a work that contains educational philosophy. Teachers can learn from it how to better simulate students' potential, respect individual difference, cultivate innovative spirit, focus on practice experience, strengthen cooperation and communication, cultivate adaptability, pay attention to value cultivation, and use technological means to improve teaching effectiveness, thereby improving the quality of education and teaching. The activities I will have two for learning these online games. First, students can focus on the theme of Wukong, recall their own journey, write a similar experience as Wukong, and share their feelings in front of their classmates. This in order to make our students can learn more the separation from Wukong. Second, recommend students to read the original Journey to the West through this online game to share their reading experience. That's in order to make our students to focus on reading the novels.